What's up, YouTube? Jeff Fuel EDC here, and tonight we got a Kizer to check out. So this, my friends, comes on loan by our good friends out there at ValTac Tactical. I really want to stop and say thank you for ValTac Tactical lending these knives to the pass around group that I'm in. Without them, you know, I hadn't got a chance to check out some of these offerings by Kizer yet, and they made it happen. So let's get them some exposure. Go on over there, check their website out. They got a great rewards program going on. Just for signing up, you get 200 points. 200 points equals $10. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. And then you get a point for each dollar you spend on their website. It's pretty awesome. I'll leave a link in the description down below. That way you can go over there and check out what they got to offer. They've been putting up quite a few. They've got quite a few Kizers, obviously. They've got. They're putting up some ZTs. I'm loving that. You know, I'm a big fan of ZTs. I'm a big fan of Kizer. They've got Civivis. They got quite a few knives. They got Spydercos. I mean, they got a good listing, and it's growing by the day. So go over there and check them out. Once again, I'll leave a link down in the comments or in the description down below, so you can go over there and check them out. So without further ado, this is the Kizer Dukes. And the Kizer Dukes is a member of the middle class or the Vanguard series. Like I've said in previous videos, if you watched any of my previous videos, you got Kizer up here, then you got Vanguard, and then you got Tangram. So it's a three-stage kind of budget tier is your Tangram, and then you got, you know, your middle of the road, your Vanguard, and then your regular Kizers. They go 100, 150, 200, and up. So your Vanguard series is usually going to be 50 to 90, 50 to 80, somewhere in there. And then your Tangrams are going to be, you know, at last Christmas they were selling the Vector for like $13.50. So I mean that they go up to about $40 on the Tangram series. But like I said, this is the Vanguard series, and let's check out the Dukes. So as you're looking at it, you got these. They almost look like some kind of like false wood, but it's actually G10 handles. You got all open construction, barreled back spacers. Got a stainless steel pocket clip that's configured for right hand tip up carry only. You got nothing for the lefties. I apologize, lefties, but I'm not a knife designer. I'm not a knife maker. Talk to Kizer about that one. So it is a manual flipper, riding on ball bearings. It is a liner lock. You got about 20% lock up there. It's pretty solid. It ain't going nowhere. No left and right, no side to side, no up and down, no kind of blade play, no lock stick. Pretty smooth little action. It's a light blade, so it's not gonna fall shut very easily. You're gonna have to give it a little shake, but that thing flies out of there. It's almost got an assisted feeling to it. That's how snappy that action is. It really is. I mean, it feels great. It's a very fidget friendly knife. So as you're looking at it, you got, get it to focus here, VG10 steel, a satin finished blade. It is a drop point. You got a oversized sharpening choil there. Got some jimping on the flipper tab there. As you can see, I just love flipping this thing. This thing is awesome. You got stainless steel liners, and on this side they are, see if we can catch them there. There we go. They are milled out for a little bit of weight reduction on an already extremely light knife. This thing is very light. So as you're looking at the knife with it closed, you're looking at about 4 1/8 closed, and open just shy of 7 1/4, with your blade being right at 3 inches, just shy of it, probably about 2.9, somewhere in there. And your cutting edge is even less, about 2 3/4. The blade itself, very thin, but at its thickest point, you're looking at 0.11. And the handle itself, about 0.45. Wait till you see this mammoth tip the scale here. It's a monster. I hope you guys are sensing the sarcasm because I'm laying it on pretty thick. You're looking at 2.68 ounces and 76 grams. Can't remember if I mentioned this before, but this knife goes for $69. And at the time of this video, it is currently sold out on ValTac Tactical's website. I still will leave a link in the description down below where you can look at this knife on ValTac Tactical's website. But at this present time, it is sold out. So with the specs out of the way, let's get into the dislikes and the likes. So this is another one, another Kizer. I kind of hit on just a little bit with the cane. You can kind of see the grinds off there a little bit. Absolutely not a deal breaker. Could easily be fixed. You want to sharpen it, straighten it out yourself, you could easily fix that. And it doesn't affect the cutting at all. But you can see it did slip through the crack on a quality issue there. But once again, that is absolutely not a deal breaker. The next dislike, I have to say, I wish it had some jimping on the spine back here. I wish they'd have thrown a little bit of jimping. And then I wish they would have kind of wrapped. See how that flipper tab has that jimping there? I kind of wish that they would have continued it into the liner, wrapped it around. It just gives the knife a little more grip. It's a small knife, so it gives it a little more grip. That's 100%, you know, a preference of mine. By no means a deal breaker or anything like that. So another thing, I wish that they would have went with a finger choil. I wish they would have threw a finger choil up here instead of having that large sharpening choil. Because as you can see, if you use that, if that were a finger choil, I have large size hands, and you know that's a whole nother finger right there, easily. Whereas we're about to fall off the back here, and you have no lanyard hole or anything like that to put a lanyard on to, you know, aid off the back end there. So once again, that's just me. I wish they would have took that and kind of made it into a finger choil. The next thing, I wish they would have threw a deep carry pocket clip on this. This knife was begging when it was born for a deep carry pocket clip. As you can see, it leaves a little bit exposed. Let me close this guy up. Leaves a little bit exposed. It's not terrible, but it does go down the pocket. It retrieves well, it carries well, it's comfortable in pocket. It's not bad. I just wish that they would have threw a deep carry on it. So with my dislikes or my pet peeves, or however you want to look at it, out of the way, let's get into the likes. Obviously, I'm going to say the action. That action, it has not failed me once. I have fidgeted with this knife for a few days, and it's just as snappy as the first time I opened it up. Next thing, I like the way it carries in the pocket. It really does carry nice. It's light. It's comfortable. The only thing, it's a 9 in the carry department. If they would have had a deep carry pocket clip, it would have been a 10. Excuse me. The next thing, it'd have to be the price. The price of it, $69. It's not bad. It's a great carry option. Nice little knife. It really, really is a great knife. With the dislikes and the likes out of the way, let's get into recommendation. I have to say, this knife is a yes for me. It is a great light carry EDC option for anybody. I mean, say you wear khakis, or whatever, you wear jeans, you want to carry a light knife, this is a knife for you. That VG10 steel is going to hold up. It's razor sharp. It's easy to sharpen. It's easy to maintain. This is a great option, and it's fairly decent priced. $69. It's not going to completely break the bank. I think they could have done a little bit better with the price on it, but these are pretty much set retail price anywhere you go. $69 is going to be what you get. But I do recommend this knife. It is a great option. And like I said, $69 when it's available, it is a very great option. So once again, I'd like to say thank you to ValTac Tactical for lending this knife to the pass around group that I'm in. I truly appreciate that. And go on over and check them out. Like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description down below so you can go check out their website. As always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.